Rock 108, Iowa's Pure Rock. Hey, it's Ned hanging out here in the studio once again. As always, it's what I do for a living, so I guess that's cool. But it's not every day that I have rock stars calling to my show to chat about shows, to chat about albums, to chat about stuff. And today is a special day. February 9th, USL Center in Cedar Rapids, Breaking Benjamin, Bullet from a Valentine, and of course, the amazing and legendary Avenged Sevenfold. And I have the bassist, Johnny Christ, on the phone with me. How's it going, man?
Going great, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good. And like I just mentioned to you a minute ago, I've hung out for an hour. I got nothing to do for an hour, so what better thing to do than hang out with Johnny Christ from Avenged Sevenfold?
That's the ticket, man.
Yeah, well, of course, the show I just mentioned, the big show, Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin, and Bullet from a Valentine, USL Center in Cedar Rapids. I noticed that the tour that you guys just announced, it's about what, two months or so, maybe the month and a half or so, and then it's pretty much done. Do you guys have plans to extend the tour beyond that?
Yeah, we do. Well, this is just us picking back up after we did those summer dates with Metallica.
Right.
So we're picking back up where we left off, just continuing to go through and plug away at some of the places we haven't been to yet, and revisit a couple of them that we have, and do our due diligence there. And then we're going to be working on figuring out spring, summertime tours. And we'll be continuing to tour through the rest of the year.
Damn, staying busy as always. I don't think I've seen you guys like not on tour. It's like it's a constant thing for Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way sometimes.
Yeah, man. Well, now you mentioned
but we've been home for a minute now, so we're
yeah.
Battery getting ready for it.
Well, you just mentioned the Metallica show, and you know what? I was going to save this question until much later in the interview here, but obviously you toured with Metallica, and I've asked this many times to different artists, and every time they tell me like, what's that band that you want to tour with? And most of them always say Metallica. Now, you can say you've officially done that, so I have to ask you personally, what other bands do you personally would like to tour with?
Oh, man. Not even just them taking us out or anything like that. I would love to do a tour with some punk bands. I know it's probably when it's still got the fans as much, but I'd like to do something with, like, Descendants, Rancid, that kind of stuff.
A Rancid show would be pretty sweet. That'd be amazing, man.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
Well, of course, your newest album, The Stage, has been out for a few months now, and just freshly announced, like minutes ago, The Stage Deluxe Edition, featuring 6 previously unreleased tracks, including a cover of Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here." What's all included with this amazing deluxe package?
Well, yeah, we from day one expected to do a re-release after some time and, have this evolving record kind of thing. So these songs have been periodically added to wherever the album's being streamed, places like Spotify and whatnot. And yeah, we recorded these covers and one original song. And it was just kind of it was a fun way for us to, I don't know, kind of delve into some songs that you wouldn't expect us to do.
Right.
And just kind of keep everything fun and interesting. And in interest of the experimental design of the record, the stage. It's just another way of us experimenting to see what we could do with getting more content out after the original release and just keeping it going.
Right.
And then there's also some a few live tracks on the record from when we just did our UK tour at the beginning of the year.
Oh, sweet. Awesome, man. Now, is there going to be like any kind of like vinyl release and stuff too, do you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll be doing a full, I think there's like 4 records that fit in it or something, 4 or 6 records, because it's a lot of content, obviously. But yeah, there'll be a vinyl release as well.
Isn't it crazy how vinyl like really kind of came back? I mean, it's amazing that we can buy new albums.
I love
again.
it, man.
Yeah, dude, it's sweet.
I got a big old collection, at my house, and I actually am the only one in the band with a record player. So that when we have to approve those vinyls, we got to come over to my house to listen to them.
That's awesome. Well, how big is your record collection? Now I'm kind of curious.
Oh man, I don't know. I got a cabinet up in my room that's, I don't know, at least 10, 12 feet long, and it's just full.
Just full of stuff. It's so awesome to be able to go to a show, or hell, even go to like a Barnes & Noble, for example, and walk in and see brand new or reissued vinyl. It's like, I never thought I'd ever see this again, but here it is.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. It's a nice way to have something that you can hold on to, and kind of the nostalgic of it is really cool to me.
Yeah, man. Now, what kind of goes in, because you said you guys have a few covers coming out on this deluxe edition. What kind of goes into picking those certain cover songs?
Well, we all get together and kind of discuss what songs would be a little different for us to do, and what, would pose different challenges. And we wanted to pick some songs that, people knew as well, with the exception of one Mr. Bungle song that we ended up doing at the end just because we were big fans of the song and just threw it together. And it's like, hey, let's do this song too because it's fun.
Nice.
But yeah, we're thinking some classic songs that everyone knows, but you wouldn't expect a band like Avenged Sevenfold to cover.
Right.
And we just kind of picked some songs like God Only Knows from the Beach Boys, and it opposed its own challenges. And trying to figure out a way to cover that basically with a song that's already kind of perfect in its own way. Kind of trying to, I don't know, just it's a lot of fun learning some of those chords in some of these songs too, like going over it and learning what the intricacies that they went into in the process when you really delve into the song and learn each part of it, Yeah,
yeah.
It was just a fun thing to do, to be honest, and we just kind of picked the songs that were classic yet had a way that just spoke to us that we felt we can do it justice.
And you get to kind of reintroduce some of those songs that maybe like different generations, younger generations had never heard of before, but now they're going to hear this version and be like, man, where is that song from? It's a kind of unique way to reintroduce those songs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, one of my favorite things that I saw on your guys' Facebook page a few months ago now was that you like to pull pranks on your fellow band members. Sinister Gates turning his vocals into a chipmunk. Are there any other jokes that we haven't heard about that maybe one that you can share with us?
Oh, man. It's just kind of an ongoing thing. I don't have any specific examples. There was the other prank that you might have seen on there too, where I trashed his room and everything before he got to it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of an ongoing thing. We really have we're a brotherhood of of dudes that grew up together, live across the street from each other, and we just like anybody else would, messing with your friends, but then just like to. It goes a little bit more when you have nothing else better to do, I guess, on the road. So yeah, there's nothing specific, but we often talk smack to each other on stage and everything like that, all in good fun. It
keeps the road lively.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I have one last question for you, and actually what's interesting about this one is that you and we met each other 2014, but you meet thousands of people all over the place. But in 2006, and I met you back in 2014 backstage at Rock on the Range, I got a speeding ticket because of Backcountry when the album was released. So do I send you the bill, or where are we at on that?
You could send that. If it's still floating around, I think you got bigger problems. Clean it off, but
I have a warrant for my arrest in Michigan. Who would have thought? Awesome. Well, Johnny, man, thank you so much for calling in. We're looking forward to the big show. Of course, Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin, Bullet for My Valentine at the USL Center, February 9th. Pre-sale tickets right now, and of course, tickets go on sale today at 10 a.m., so make sure you don't miss that. And it was a pleasure talking, man. I can't wait for the show.
Yeah, man, we'll see you there.